After every few months, we see some new tools hitting the market. That's why today we thought of talking about some freshly launched tools from your favorite brands: DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita, and a few more. This time, the focus is clearly on better control, improved efficiency, and long-term use. So, let's not wait any longer, because we're just as excited to talk about them. Let's start with something that feels long overdue: storage that actually works around the way we move. ToughBuilt's new StackTech drawer box is part of a bigger setup, with the rolling toolbox, a large version, and a standard box that all snap together like they were built to travel as a team. They're made to work together like puzzle pieces, and the system's design shows someone finally paid attention to what it's like hauling gear around different sites. First thing you will notice is that self-aligning top. It's not just stack and hope. They self-align, lock in automatically, and show a clear indicator so you know it's solid. No double checking, no second pull. The center latch opens smooth with one hand, which makes a difference when you're juggling gear. Inside, you've got a clean tray setup, plus steel rails on the sides that take add-ons without any tools. It's built tough. It's IP65 rated and has steel corners and a solid lid, but still light enough to move around without feeling clunky. Now let's talk about something that quietly speeds up your day. The DCE154 from DeWalt is a copper tubing cutter that doesn't overcomplicate things. It cuts from 1/4 to 1 and 1/4 inch copper with no head swaps, no tweaks, just slide the pipe in and go. It has that auto size head which just fits whatever pipe you're cutting. It's fast, not just in cutting, but in how little you have to mess with it. And the pivoting head helps a lot when you're tucked into tight spots or leaning over awkward angles. The trigger's responsive, so you're not overcutting or slipping past the mark. It runs on the 20-volt max platform and gets up to 550 cuts per charge. That's not a guess. It holds up. You grab it because it works, not because you need to be impressed by it. Here's another new release from DeWalt that fixes a small but frustrating job. The DCE710 takes the boring, repetitive task of deburring and makes it quick, clean, and a lot easier on your hands. It's battery-powered, works on pipes up to 2 inches, and handles both the inside and outside edges in one go. It's not flashy, but it's sharp, literally and functionally. You've got a paddle trigger and a variable speed switch, so you're never guessing how much pressure you're putting in. It just feels precise, without needing to be overly careful. CPVC, soft copper, or any other delicate materials? No problem at all, and you don't have to worry about the blades. They don't rust, and swapping them out is smooth. It's Tool Connect ready and trackable, which is handy if you're running inventory, but honestly, even if you're not, it's just nice having a tool that does one thing right without slowing down the rest of your day. From Makita, here's a new tool that packs a punch in a small frame: the Makita GBU02 Compact Blower. It's part of the 40-volt XGT line, and this one's made for pros who want quick cleanups without carrying around a bulky blower. It pushes out up to 127 CFM at 221 miles per hour, which is impressive for something that's just over 20 inches long. It runs for up to 30 minutes on high with a 4 amp-hour battery. That's more than enough time to clear off your truck bed, job site work area, or even those shop corners where dust always settles. The grip feels good in hand, with soft rubber that adds comfort without slipping. You've got 3 speed settings, so if you're dealing with delicate surfaces or just need a quick blast, you can dial it in. Plus, the 8-inch rubber nozzle helps protect the work surface and won't get banged up during transport. It's light, fast, and made to stay running, which is exactly what we want in a compact blower. Now this next one, Makita's 16 5/16 inches. Circular saw is the largest cordless circular saw in the world, and it's built for serious cutting. We're talking 6x lumber, pressure-treated beams, and even wood logs. It's cordless, yet it beats most of them with cutting speeds that are up to 30% faster. It comes with a 5 amp-hour battery, and one full charge gives you around 75 cuts in 6x12 material. Plus, it can handle 6 1/4 inches of depth at 90 degrees and 4 3/16 inches at 45. Lighter, yet tough. It's about 24 pounds with a compact ergonomic aluminum build that's nearly 4 pounds lighter than Makita's own corded model. You've also got stops built into the bevel at 15 degrees, 30 degrees, and 45 degrees, with a strong support handle that makes it easier to control. The blade stabilizer keeps cuts clean, and the low noise output is a bonus when you're on a tight indoor job or working in a quiet zone. And it's a part of the XGT family, which means it runs cooler, communicates smarter, and handles high loads with ease. Now let's roll into what Bosch has got. Alright, this one from Bosch kinda makes you pause. Not because it's flashy, but because it just works in a smart way. You're getting 3 full 360-degree laser lines, horizontal and 2 vertical, so you're covered from all angles. Layouts, alignments, leveling. It's all in one shot. And it's got the green beam, not the usual red, which is way brighter. It pops, especially if you're working somewhere with overhead lights blasting. It's accurate, tight enough to trust for trim, tile, whatever. Like 1/8 inch at 30 feet. You've got the 12-volt battery for the long haul. But if that dies mid-task, you can pop in AAs and keep moving. And with Bluetooth built in, you can tweak settings from your phone. You're not walking back and forth just to dim the thing or switch modes. It feels solid too. IP65 rated with a tough rubber wrap. Not heavy, but not toy-like either. It's the kind of tool that just fits into your setup and doesn't slow you down. Next, the Bosch GDS18V-350 is a mid-torque impact wrench that fits in tight spots, but hits way above its size. It's only 131 millimeters long, yet pushes out up to 410 feet-pounds of breakaway torque. That's strong enough for stubborn bolts, but still easy to control for daily fastening. The brushless motor keeps it running cool and efficient, while the weight stays low, just 2.4 pounds without the battery. You've got 3 speed settings to fine-tune how much torque you want, and there's an auto bolt release that stops spinning once the bolt breaks loose. That little feature helps you avoid dropping fasteners when you least expect it. It's built for speed and convenience. There's a belt clip to keep it close, LED lighting for dim work zones, and a smooth user interface to swap between modes or check tool status. It also works on the AMP share system, so if you've already got Bosch 18-volt batteries or tools from AMP share partners, you're ready to go. This is one of those tools you grab once and end up using on nearly every job. Light, smart, and full of power. This tool cuts like a scalpel, but hits like a hammer. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel 10 gauge nibbler brings fast, clean cuts in thick steel, 10-gauge mild and 12-gauge stainless, with full control, even on tight 2-inch radius turns. It's powered by a brushless motor that doesn't slow down under pressure, and it's built with the kind of features that matter when you're on the job. Variable speed trigger, die holder that rotates without tools, and a chip collection bag that cuts cleanup time. Weight stays light, so you're not dragging your hand through long cuts. And the LED light gives you visibility where you need it. It fits right into the M18 system too, so you're covered on batteries. For sheet metal pros, or anyone who works with curves and corners, this one brings serious precision without slowing you down. Now this is where Milwaukee flexes. The MX Fuel Backpack Blower pushes out more force than a 63 cubic centimeter gas blower, and does it without the noise, fumes, or fuel hassle. You're getting 800 CFM and 190 miles per hour with up to 30 newtons of force, which gives you the power to move heavy debris fast. Runtime stays solid too, 20 to 45 minutes on a single MX Fuel HD 12.0 battery. No cords, no idle, no warm-up. Just throw in a battery, adjust the harness, and get going. It feels well balanced, and you can tweak the fit at your back, arm, and nozzle length for less fatigue through the day. You can also control speed and lock settings through the One Key app. That lets you dial in power for the job or even lock out the blower for security. More control, less fuel mess, and a better pace from morning to wrap-up. This one's made for pros who want corded power without dragging cords. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel rear handle circular saw pushes 6,000 RPM and holds that speed even under pressure. With the red lithium forged 12.0 battery, you're looking at up to 700 cuts per charge, so you can rip through framing all day without swapping packs. It feels solid in hand, thanks to the magnesium shoe and guards. At the same time, it stays light enough for overhead or all-day cutting. The bevel stops and depth detents are easy to reach and click in with no second guesses. And the rafter hook lets you hang it up wherever you're working, no more bending down to grab it off the floor. And there's an electric brake that stops the blade right after you let go of the trigger. It's fast, efficient, and made for everything from framing to remodels. Plus, it fits into the full M18 system, so you're always covered on battery support. Next, we will be looking at Ryobi's new release. This one's a go-to when we need one tool to handle just about everything. The Ryobi 18V 1+ HP multi-tool brings way more bite than it looks. It cuts faster, up to 80% faster in fact, and gets through more material before we even think about swapping the battery. Wood, drywall, metal, plastic. Even grout, it tackles them all without needing to switch tools. We've got a variable speed dial, a lock-on button, and a bright LED light to keep things clean and steady. And since it comes with a sanding pad and extra blades in the box, we're good to go from day one. What really makes it stand out is the lower vibration. It feels lighter in hand, even when pushing it hard. Swapping accessories takes seconds, no tools needed. It's part of Ryobi's 1+ system, so it works with any 18V 1+ battery we already have. For quick jobs or all-day tasks, this little beast stays ready without weighing us down. This scrubber will make cleaning easier. Ryobi's USB lithium telescoping power scrubber makes deep cleaning easier without working harder. It's light, easy to use, and extends from 27 to 47 inches, so we can clean floors, tubs, or ceilings without getting down or reaching up too much. The 180-degree pivoting head gives us just the right angle, and with 4 different brushes in the box, it's ready for anything from kitchen grease to patio mess. The battery is USB lithium, which means we can charge it up fast and even use the same battery to top off our phone. It also lights up when the charge is low, so we're never caught off guard. And the IPX7 water resistance lets us clean wet or submerged without worry. Whether it's indoors or outdoors, this scrubber saves time, spares our back, and makes cleaning feel less like a chore. It's simple, smart, and way more powerful than it looks. For anyone who cares about their car, this one makes a big difference. Ryobi's high-flow pressure washer puts out 1.8 gallons per minute, which is more water than usual, and it shows. It cuts through grime faster and rinses cleaner, especially with the stubby handle that's made for comfort and control. It's short, easy to grip, and lets us get up close without bending or reaching. The detailing nozzles snap on fast, and the dome design with soft overmold keeps them gentle on paint while staying tough on dirt. Whether we want a focused spray or a gentle rinse, it's got us covered with 15, 25, and 40-degree tips. And the foam cannon? It lays down a thick coat of soap that clings to everything. With a 40-foot hose, we can walk all the way around a car without dragging the unit. From cars to decks, it handles the dirty work with ease and does it faster than we're used to. To wrap it up, here's 2 newly released tools from Ego Power Plus 880 CFM Blower. This thing feels more like a jet than a leaf blower. The Ego Power Plus 880 CFM packs serious push, up to 880 cubic feet per minute and 200 miles per hour of airspeed. That's enough to blast through wet leaves, mud, gravel, or anything else stuck on your driveway. It runs smooth with almost no vibration, and the digital screen shows everything we need: airflow, battery level, and cruise control. With 2 4-amp-hour ARC lithium batteries in the kit, we're getting up to 90 minutes of runtime, which gives us room to handle big jobs. The carbon fiber body cuts down the weight, but still feels solid. When turbo kicks in, you'll feel the jump right away. It runs cleaner and performs better than gas, and with the brushless motor inside, it holds up job after job. For serious yard work without the mess, this blower sets a high bar. This one solves that one thing we all hate, spooling string. With Ego's power load system, we just feed the line in, tap the button, and it winds itself up. No tools, no fuss. That alone makes it worth a look, but it doesn't stop there. The 16-inch cutting swath clears more ground, and the telescopic carbon fiber shaft adjusts fast to fit our height. So whether we're tall, short, or somewhere in between, it stays comfortable. It comes with a high-efficiency brushless motor that keeps runtime long and vibration low. With the included 2.5 amp-hour battery, we can expect around 45 minutes per charge, solid for most trimming sessions. From start to finish, this trimmer makes the job quicker, cleaner, and a lot less frustrating. It's built for ease, but it works like a pro-grade tool. A smart step up for any yard. That's it for this month's new releases. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Got questions or want to share your thoughts? Drop a comment below.